Hello boys and girls, welcome to this presentation. In this presentation we're going to talk about Unit 5, Lesson 7, on the phone. Question A. Talk about some of the things to do and not to do when you are making an important phone call. Now when you're making an important phone call, what are the things that you're supposed to do and the things you're not supposed to do? You can discuss this as pairs and you can talk with your teacher about these things. Now, let me tell you some possible answers. For example, when you call on the phone or when you use a phone call, you have to say what's your name, and then you have to say why you're calling. That's an important thing. The other things that you're not supposed to do, for example, number one, you're not supposed to stop talking, and you're not supposed to waste a lot of time on the phone. Be straightforward and say why you're calling and say your name. Now let's look at question B. Now read these pieces of advice. How many did you talk about? Let's look at these advices. Let's look at this advice. Let's look at this advice and let's read them together. Speak Up by Sausan Ayed, grade 8. Do introduce yourself. Always say who are you or who you are. Don't wait for the other person to ask you who you are. It is not polite. Do say why you're calling. Don't start before the other person knows what your call is about. Do think about what you want to say before you make the call. Don't waste time trying to think of things as you speak. Do speak slowly and clearly. Remember that the other person can't see you. Don't speak too fast, even if you are nervous. Now these are the important things that you're supposed to do and not to do when you're making an important phone call. For example, say your name, say why you're calling, know what you want to say, and speak slowly and clearly. These are the important things that you have to do. Now let's move on to question C. Question C. Anas has a stomach ache. He needs to see a doctor. He rings the medical center to make an appointment. Listen to Anas on the phone and look at Sausan's advice. What does he do wrong? Now, you're going to listen to the conversation between the receptionist and Anas. And then you're going to tell me what did Anas do wrong. Receptionist and Anas. Receptionist. Tripoli Medical Center. How can I help you? Anas. My stomach. Receptionist. Hold on. Who's speaking, please? Anas. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. My name is Anas, and it really hurts. Receptionist. Excuse me. What are you talking about? What hurts? Anas. My stomach. I have a bad stomach ache. Receptionist. Oh, okay. Are you registered at the medical center? Anas. I don't know. I need to see a doctor. Receptionist. What is your family name? I can check to see if you're registered. Anas. Abdullah. Receptionist. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please? Anas. Abdullah. Anas. Abdullah. Receptionist. Can you spell that, please? Anas. Abdullah. Receptionist. Okay, yes. You are registered. How long has your stomach been hurting? Anas, for days now. I can't remember. Since Tuesday. No, since Monday. After my dinner. Receptionist, okay, so for 3 days, right? When can you come to see the doctor? Anas, I can come anytime. Well, actually, I can't come until my mom gets home, so she can drive me. Receptionist, and what time is that? Anas, 4 o'clock. Receptionist, okay, I have an appointment at 4:30. Would that be okay? Anas, yes, thank you. That would be great. Receptionist, okay, we'll see you at 4:30. Anas, thanks, bye. Now, tell me, what did Anas do wrong? Or what does he do wrong? And then, let's look at the advice that Sausan gave. Now, you can stop the video, go back, listen again, and then tell me what was wrong with Anas's phone call. Now let's check. The answers are, the first thing, he didn't give his name. He didn't give his full name. Second thing, he didn't say why he was calling. And then he didn't know what he wanted to say. For example, he didn't know when his stomach ache started or when he could come for an appointment. He didn't speak slowly or clearly. For example, the receptionist couldn't hear his name. These are the examples of the things that you're not supposed to do on an important phone call. Now, let's look at this. Some things you can say. Anas Abdullah here. Anas Abdullah speaking. I'd like to make an appointment, please. And some things you can hear. I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please? Can you spell that, please? Very good. Now, let's look at question D. Now do exercises A to C on page 59 of the workbook. Let's check the workbook. The workbook, Unit 5, Lesson 7, on the phone. Question A. Listen and answer the questions. Write notes. Now, you can stop the video, listen again, and then use them to write notes. Or you can listen to me talking now and then answer these questions. Now, the receptionist and Anas. The receptionist, Tripoli Medical Center, how can I help you? Anas, hi, my name's Anas Abdullah. I need to book an appointment to see a doctor. I have a stomach ache. Receptionist, okay, are you just registered with us, Anas? Anas, yes, I've been before. My family name is Abdullah. Receptionist, could you spell that, please? Anas, yes, of course. Abdullah. Receptionist, thanks. How long have you had your stomach ache? Anas, around 3 days now. Receptionist, okay, you'd better come in today. When would you like an appointment? Anas, anytime after 4, please. Receptionist, I have an appointment at 4:30. Would that be okay? Anas, yes, thank you. Receptionist, see you at 4:30. Now, you can stop the video, answer these questions, and then come back and check. Or you can repeat the conversation, listen to me saying it, and then use it to answer the questions. And then come back and check. Now, let's check. Number 1. What is Anas's family name? Very good. It is Abdullah. Very good. Number 2. What does he want to do? What does he want to do? So, what does he want to do? Why did he call? He wanted what? Very good. He wanted to book an appointment. Good job. Sorry, an appointment. Very good. Now, what is wrong with him? Why he wanted to book an appointment? Yes. What's wrong with him? So, his stomach hurts, right? So, he had a stomach ache. Very good. And number 4, how long has he been ill? For how many days? Yeah, for how many days or how long has he been ill? Yes, 3 days. Very good. And the last one, when will he see a doctor? What time was his appointment? Very good. It was 4:30. 4:30. Good job. Now let's move on to the next question. Question B. Have a telephone conversation. Choose one of the topics below or choose one of your own. Now, as you can see here, we have 4 topics. Number 1, you saw a dress or a t-shirt in a shop. Find out if they still have it and how much it is. Number 2, you are interested in learning how to play tennis. Find out if your friend wants to learn too. And number 3, you have found a wallet. It has an ID card inside. Number 4, you were not in school today. Find out if there is any English homework to do. Now, decide on the topic together and make some notes before you begin. Sit back to back so that you can see each other. Try to follow Southland's advice on page 64 of your course book. Now you're going to work in pairs. Write a phone call or a telephone conversation between you and your friend. You're not supposed to see each other. After you finish that, check with your teacher so you can practice this conversation together. Now, let's move on to question C. The lines in this text message are in the wrong order. Put them in the right order. As you can see here, we have text messages. We have 5 of them. They're not in the right order. I want you to put them in the right order. You can stop the video, answer this question, and then come back and check. Now, let's check. Number 1, Farid says he can't come to team. This is number 1. Now, which one do you think is number 2? Very good. Number 2, practice on Wednesdays because he... Yes, so Farid says he can't come to team practice on Wednesdays because he... So this is number 2. Because he what? Very good. Because he works in his father's shop. Then. Because he works in his father's shop then. Good job. Now we have F. What's after that? Very good. If we can practice on Thursdays, very good. If we can practice on Thursdays, he will be able to come. Very good. This is the last one. Good job. Now, the text message is good and we can read it together. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.